What's going on, Bleach Officer here, and after a 3-month hiatus, I cannot say I'm back, but I can say I'm back with another video. Today's videos should be pretty interesting, especially for those who care about the police aspect of Grand Theft Auto 5. For those that don't know, GTA Online used to be based around, in the beta form at least, cops and robbers, at least from all that we've been told in our sources. Now, obviously, that's never been the case, especially with them blacklisting police things. Today's video is going to be showcasing a lot of the cut content, animations, models, flags, etc. that you really have missed out on that they never use in the final game. I did extensive research on trying to locate where these things are. They are nowhere to be found, and most of this is just left over from the beta. Now, before I start the video, 2 key things to note. First off, please keep in mind that though I am using PC and I have a modified version of the game, which is what you're going to be seeing, I have not impacted in any way the objects and the animations I'll be showing you. Everything is completely vanilla in that regard, and I promise you I've not modified anything of the sense that I'll be showing you today. The second thing I will be showing you is that this, I do not believe, is all of the content. This is just a brief overview of using a mod menu in an open full, which is how you view these models, and I thought I would just use PC to import the models into the game so that way you can at least see what they look like in the game rather than just using a 3D editor. But with that being said, those are all the parameters out of the way, and let's dive into the content. Now, before I dive into the cut content for police, I thought I'd just slip in a little bit of bonus material for the cut content regarding a cut GTA 5 mission in total named the Sharmoota Job. What the Sharmoota Job basically was Michael and Trevor would sneak into Madrazo's house, and they pose as a gay couple. I don't know why. The mission was cut for some reason about stealing artwork or gender stereotypes or gay stereotypes, whatever it might be. And there are 3 pieces of cut content, or 2 depending on how you look at it, from this mission. Now, the first piece of cut content that is the most blatant is this satchel that you are seeing in the background here. This is in no way obtainable without using modifications to the game. This is a hidden accessory that Michael has that was never removed from the game. It is a burlap satchel that he hangs over his back. Trevor does not have a variant of this, so likely it will be small artwork from the mission, but again, I'm just speculating. Moreover, the walk styles that you are seeing right now are not just willy-nilly animations that I found that I thought would look silly. These are actually the walk styles that Trevor and Michael would have used if this mission was in the game, because apparently they had specific walk style clip sets for this mission, and that is exactly what you're seeing now. Now, with that out of the way, I just thought I'd show you that little tidbit, and hopefully you thought it was interesting. Let's get into the actual police content. Now, starting with the police cut objects, the most notable ones you're going to see are the police transceiver or radio, as well as the LSPD monitor. Now, the radio, as we see in the game, have been replaced by the weighing textures. This one specifically looks untextured, and it looks like it's from the 90s era. Now, this might have been used inside of the cut police staniers that you saw from the beta trailer before the game was released on last gen. However, those staniers are no longer in the game, and because I'm not using modified content, I cannot show those. As for the monitor, I cannot find any place to put that inside of a car. At first I thought it was an overlay to the CAD system like it was in GTA 4. Ultimately, I did figure out that it doesn't even fit on a normal computer screen, and this must have just been purely for an overlay. Now, both of these, as obviously stated, are not in the game whatsoever, and the reason behind cutting them is quite apparent. Now, moving on into the objects that don't really matter as much, unless of course you like flags, there are some unused flag models and sizes for already pre-existing game flags, except for San Andreas Police Department and the LSPD badge flag, which are not seen in-game whatsoever in any of the police stations I've gone to in any of the precincts. Now, about the door that you are seeing to the right here, this door by default is not interactable. It is just going to act as a wall. However, enabling it to be dynamic allows you to walk through it, thus it would be functioning as any other door. This is meant to be used inside of the police station, specifically at Mission Row. As for what might have caused this door to look like this, or what sort of cut heist there was, that is beyond me, and everything that is related to that door is purely speculation. Now, for the final segment of the video, I'll be showcasing you the cut arresting animations that are only found in multiplayer, hence why the animation name in the top left you'll see will have MP_arrest and then some sort of subset. Now, do keep in mind with a grain of salt that these animations were not meant to make it to the final game, and with that said, some of them may appear very janky, others of them may look very solid, and you will notice quite a few of these from LSPDFR, as a lot of these have been ripped from there. With this said, I tried pairing these animations up with other PEDs. It did not work that well. There were collision issues. Maybe that's part of the reason why the update was never put forward and the cops and crooks thing was not a thing at the end. No clue on that. Again, speculation. But with that being said, I'm going to let the animations play in the background. Again, it's not going to look entirely polished. Most of them look very janky. Most of them are variations of others, but there are some solid ones. With that being said, I'm Officer signing out. Hopefully you are doing well during these times.